Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs. Right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. Scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day.
Grand rising, everybody. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka I always love my mama. I know I'm late, a little late this morning, but it's for good reason. I'm gonna blame it on the rain because the rain don't mind. How about that? That's all we're gonna say. Blame it on the rain because it was falling. and it fell last night. So we're gonna say that. I know. But I'm here with y'all. We are here. Man, we had a fantabulous weekend. The Morning Mac show showed up and showed out Saturday. It was great. It was awesome. Everybody was funny. Boss Theo, you was hilarious. You did your thing, man. And Gwen, you was funny, girl. You did your thing. Xavier Morgan, Snowball Snow Camp.
Girl got zapped out already. Just got in this motherfucker. God damn. Whoever ain't, please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, y'all know we just getting started, so y'all ain't missed nothing just yet. My girl be popping back in any second now.
Hey, I'm back. There we go. You know, like I said, I think it's the rain connection and signal. Everything's messed up because even my phone service is acting nutty. But thank you, Maul. I was just telling them how we had a good time. Everybody enjoyed themselves and all that. Saturday in the morning, I can't wait. I cannot wait. And we had a special guest that popped up. Okay. Phil Page came in there. He was in there, and we had our boy Lonnie Davis was in there. Lonnie, we love you. I mean, there was a JoJo baby came. We were so surprised. So I can tell everybody JoJo is doing fine, and he's recovering from his surgery, and he's doing well. I was so happy to see him. But who really knocked my socks off was my baby, my boo. You know, I had to fight some of the people back off of him, but my baby. Molly said, Weezy can't even walk. I said, don't even walk in front of him. Molly said, Weezy, stop it. She can't even walk. I said, because she got that swag in her hip when she walked. I don't got no hips like that. I'm like, I said, Gerald, don't look at her. Don't look. Because Weezy was a boom, 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 boom. You know, Weezy looking cute and everything. I'm like, Gerald, I can't compete with that. Close your eyes, Gerald. But our boy Gerald Brown was there. You know, but I had to like look, and he's trying not to look. I'm trying not to look, but it's all over the place.
Oh
like,
my God!
It was right. All the men they was following her around like she was a Pied Piper. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh God!
But it was all right. We had a great time. My son and his friend came. It was a lovely time seeing everybody again. Now, if I get that giddy, I know how it's going to be next week. Not this Saturday, but the week after Saturday. Yeah. And I just cannot wait for the Morning Mac show to introduce them to like a whole new world. I know you're going to love it. You're going to love the hospitality. We're going to get it up, and the sales, the ticket sales are increasing and picking up. And say we up to like, I can't tell you the number.
Okay.
Yeah. So we it's going to be at thebomb.com. And I do want to thank my super producers, Molly, Trey, and my AR person, my boyfriend Snatcher, Phoenix.
Oh,
Phoenix. But my man is her.
Oh, Lord.
So that's my friend, my sister, and I love her. So, you know, it's like, it's okay. I will.
You fucking crazy, man. You
anyway.
sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Oh my! So Josh here and Rodney.
Oh, y'all should have saw it. Boom, boom.
Round of applause from Phoenix. Actually, it was not.
Happy Mother's Day to y'all too. Happy belated Mother's Day. So let me bring in my super producers, Trey and Molly Mall, and we even got Unc in the building this morning. Let's bring the rest of the gang in.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee Hennessy on the dash, pages in your hand, big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your date felt rough, we could fix that.
Oh,
Right.
that's why my camera.
Listen close now, it's time to rise. One more minute, then
See them doing, I'm like,
Might stop calling the group. Y'all taking my camera away.
Oh,
It's showtime. What up, fam? Uncle E, what up, Uncle?
Hey.
Hey,
y'all.
What's up, fam?
What's up, y'all?
hey Trey, hey okay Molly.
What up, Weezy Weave? They said Weezy and they shaking the room.
Oh
Said,
my
leave Weezy alone, Reese. Leave her alone. She's in there getting her thing, dancing and all that in her jam. Ain't her fault the man look. And then zapped them out already. Screenshot. Hold on, I gotta get him on the floor. Screenshot. Yeah. Gotcha.
That's all right.
What up, LA? Who else we got in here? What? Rodney. What up, Rod?
Top of the morning. Can
Still
anybody hear
going
me?
by the beast. He ain't the beast no more, man. He done changed his life, man.
Can you hear me?
Nah. We hear you on that. No, that mean I don't drink one out. Damn, Riri, what's going on? Let me zap them off the screen like that. I don't want them on there. She on there looking like she ready for something. Shoot on her face. Now what's going on? What up, Unc? You can hear?
I can hear you now. How
Yeah.
you feeling, man? How everybody doing?
man. Good. Everybody good, man.
Man, I was blowing your phone up yesterday because I was trying to get you to come down to my daughter's birthday party.
Man, I've definitely been down there. I was getting a lot of stuff done yesterday.
Man, look, I had 2 cookouts I was trying to take you to.
Oh, you talking cookouts. I seen Diddy and them was having something when I came back. I was gonna go past there when it started raining. And you know, it ain't like I eat anything at majority of these cookouts. I just go to see people, take pictures, bring my
Yeah.
camera with me.
You know me, man. You know you're my family, dog. I need you at all my family functions. You know that.
Yeah, he said the beast died on the cross, man.
Say the what?
Yeah, so Rodney came back. He Jesus, basically. Nah, he's talking about his old selves. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, is anyone in Christ, he is a new creation. The old is gone and the new is come.
Right.
That's Rodney right there, man. I'm happy for him. He came a long way, man. All he did was on here, man, every day he was on here just disrespecting women, kids, and everything, man. He was terrible, man. I'm happy for him, man. Nah, he wasn't that bad. What up, Cal? Said catching me leaving.
What's up, Kyle?
Have a great day, y'all. What's up, mama?
What's up, mommy?
Oh,
Happy Mama's Day.
So
Happy Mother's Day to you, mommy.
let me take this time to honor all these beautiful mothers out here. You know what I'm saying? If you had a child, you definitely a beautiful mother because you gave us a creation. You know, what you gave us don't make a difference whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But you gave us creation. So I know I'm just showing honor to all the women out here who have children and all the women who don't have children. I'm just showing my honor.
Yeah, I love that. What? You alright? What's supposed to happen, man? He
Trying
good?
to be acting sentimental and everything.
That's probably
I
the best
do get
thing
it.
he
I
ever
do get
said
it,
to
but
women, man.
you know, he don't be acting
time
like
stamp
that.
that.
No,
This shit
you
gonna
know,
last long.
I love every female that's walking this earth. Believe that. Every last one of them. For whatever reason, I love every last one. I don't hate nobody. I don't dislike nobody. I don't like bullshit. There it is. That's when I go off. But other than that, nah, I'm always going to honor every female out this motherfucker. I'm a honor every man. The fuck? I don't know. Like I said, it's a thing. You gotta honor people because if you don't, there's a lot of people out here that don't think they're honored. They don't think they mean anything to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting everybody know you mean something to somebody. So, keep your head up. Once again, I'm just showing my honor for everybody.
I like
Give
that. Man.
give them their roses while they can still smell them. You don't
Yeah.
get no. You don't give roses to people that they can't smell. Give them their roses now. They can smell the roses. They can feel who they supposed to feel, the way they supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here who don't feel loved and who feel left out.
They talking, you
Rodney
got
said you got
somebody mama
somebody
in the
mama in the background
back.
listening. That's why you doing all that.
No,
Oh
Okay.
shit. Reese said she love you. We love you too, or whatever. She
Yeah,
said
thank
thank you.
you.
She said aunt, but
You too.
I know
Yeah,
what she meant.
she fixed it. She fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
This is why I have so many female friends, because I know how to honor them.
There
Okay,
you
thank
go. There
you.
you go.
Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
It's
I
coming.
understand.
It's
I
Yeah, I'm
coming.
understand.
still a thought. I'm still a thought. Y'all know
Up
what it
to the
is. Ain't nothing
top.
changed. Yeah.
Nah, I just like
Body body on Monday.
it's like hearing that, like when LeBron said he the GOAT, you know, it's like it's good to hear from other people, you know. So it's like if I hear women saying, "Oh, Unc's a nice guy and he's this and this and that," then yeah. But when people just say they nice and they like, I don't know, Shaw. Unc might get mad in 5 more minutes. He gonna go off on one of y'all. I can't wait. So,
Right.
but nah, it's a good start, man. It's a good start. Y'all leave Unc alone. He's showing love. Y'all let him show love when he's
Let him
showing
do
love.
what he doing. For
Because when
real.
he don't, y'all be like, Unc hate
Yeah,
women.
he be turned up on y'all, so
You know,
you
so
know.
like Uncle is speaking for
Mhm.
himself. Like, yeah, you know, I'm the like women, like I'm just like, nah, we gotta hear from the women. Ladies, y'all here. What y'all think about Unc? Do he
We
love
love
all women? Huh?
we love
Y'all think Unc love all women? What he was saying?
I
How do
think he
y'all
does.
feel about Unc when it come to
Uh,
women?
I think he does. It's just
There we
like
go.
you said, the bull
You heard
aspect of
that?
me.
I said you ain't gotta listen.
I feel him on that with the bulls.
But the only thing about it, he think every woman got some BS with him. No, he don't like the people.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
He
Uh-oh.
think
Oh
everybody
shit.
Get him on.
got BS with him. I mean, I'm being honest, but I love Unc, and I know he love me, so that's all that counts. I don't care about nobody
Oh,
else.
all right. All right.
You welcome.
I second that motion. I second that motion.
Mom said fact, and the people need to remember that a simple gesture of calling or reaching out costs nothing. Thank you for the Mother's Day wishes. You welcome, moms.
Yeah. You right, mama.
Straight to her whole face.
Yeah. That is my mom. Yeah.
Yeah, how they keep freezing
Stuff
over
going
there?
on the
God
side of the
dang.
fence too. I feel like everybody be all right. They know they're a good mom.
How the
Yeah,
hell do they keep freezing?
I don't know. We got another screenshot though. We got big screenshots of y'all over here, Weezy.
They look like they talking about us.
Uh-huh.
No,
You
we
like you
not. The daggone
leave that
thing keep
shit
going
on.
out on us.
You
So
can
we
leave
on my
that.
phone now. Hey.
Let me get this one off
She
of
trying
there.
to get back in.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
got to see what's
Molly,
up.
this
You
computer's
gotta
making
shut down
some
some of them
noise, and then
windows.
like a vibrator noise,
Yeah,
What?
and
I
then
don't know. It's
it
like an
froze, and
OBE
then
or
you couldn't
stuff.
even
Look.
do nothing. It went
She
black.
got stealth on
It went
websites.
black,
Yeah, you gotta shut
and
down
that's
your
what we're
cookies.
dealing with. Both screens
Shut,
black, and then it said keep saying we lost signal.
yeah, because
Yeah,
you
when the
watch too much
Asian,
You weren't
porn.
talking trash now. You know if we got something to say, we gonna say it to your face.
when
And
the
the
Yeah,
only
long,
thing we were
turn
saying,
your
so you
porn
know,
off.
I know it was a
I can't hear you,
Snapchat.
Turn your porn off, and it'll work perfectly.
I want to say I can read your list, but I'm nervous about what it said.
Uh-oh.
So
ah,
you got. We can't hear.
I can hear on.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I can hear on. They got reset. That's
Boo,
them,
boo,
on.
boo, boo.
That's y'all side.
Molly, can you hear me?
Yeah, but you
I
can't
can't
hear
hear you. Okay, I'm
exactly.
gonna come back because
Uh-huh.
it's knocking
Ain't
everybody out.
shit wrong with your joint. Oh, you gonna leave? How you gonna believe the people who got bad signal?
Uh-huh.
I heard everything you was saying. Now your shit fucking
Shit,
up, man.
y'all
Yeah,
can't hear me.
y'all gotta talk to me. Don't ask each other anything. Ask me, cause I'm the only one decided to do a laptop. Y'all gotta get off these cell phones for these podcasts. It ain't working no more. They done updated this shit so much. You had a green screen, all this filters and stuff. So now these phones ain't strong enough to do the things that these laptops do.
Keep going out.
You went out again? Yeah, because all y'all keep popping in and out. So when one pop in, it takes the other one sound, and the other one pop in, it's taking that person's sound. Y'all just gonna be on the road. Shit gonna be like a loop.
Oh, and I didn't even bring my dang laptop. That would have, if I brought the laptop. That
Yeah.
Venus Grand is rising. Hi, Venus.
Hey,
Venus.
Venus.
Who was that? I can't see.
Oh, that was Tremont.
Trayvon. Hey, happy Monday.
I don't know what my camera won't. It keeps saying I'm already on video call. I'm not even on that Facebook.
Shannon.
My God, reset my damn so.
Okay, so we got Unc, Trey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
We can hear you. I just needed the
Butter man. What up, Butter man?
This work.
And E, we ain't gonna hear. What up, E?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get a mouse work. I hooked
Yeah.
it up. Yeah, you don't even need to touch that joint.
Making sure the thing is in it.
Francine, what's up?
You can see the mouse.
Yeah, somebody hitting shit, you know.
That's me, sorry.
See, over there hitting stuff. And they zapped out again. I don't know what's up. Maybe it is the rain. What up, E? But I'm good. You know, I don't know what's up. You know, y'all can say what y'all want about Southeast, but our connection working good. I don't know what's up with y'all out Maryland, man. Y'all need to get y'all shit together. Uptown. Where else y'all at over here? We got somebody out. Fucking New York. Southeast DC got the best Wi-Fi connection, man. We cranking all day, man. See, we all right.
No, I had to put my damn hat on.
You gotta pull up on me, butter, man. I don't know why, man. Camera drain pop in. Let me pop them off screen. I done got about 5 screenshots of them. It'd be cool when it happened about once, but this shit happened about 5 times. We ain't even 30 minutes in. So I'm gonna have a whole collage of them today. To rate this going. We can get into the first story though. This messed up before we get into the question of the day, because they totally different, you know, subjects, and I don't want to throw people off once things get to going. It's I seen some other people saying they joint ain't working. If it ain't, just go in the comments. If y'all got a suggestion or something, I read it out. Everybody got pop up on the screen. Ain't always gotta be 10 to 12 of us waiting to talk when we can just be right in the comments. Just go in the comments, be a moderator for the day if you have to. We'll still read off your answers. I see they hating on y'all, man. I don't know what's going on over there. It's Maryland, man. Y'all gotta get from out Maryland, come to Southeast, man. Matter of fact, we needed to start getting all together and do it in house. We can hook up everybody, shit, the mouse and all that. Yeah, make sure she ain't got an update, because I just had to update that joint the day before I got on, so that can be the case. But we're gonna start off with this story that happened with this kid at my daughter's school. You know, and that's what's crazy. I remember us going to school and high school and things happening. It's just like shit just don't change for some reason. And it's in Suitland. You know, my daughter go to Suitland High. She a junior. And this kid was a senior looking forward to graduating. He was stabbed and killed over some tennis shoes and a cell phone. I believe by an adult, you know, somebody. He wasn't like target as like he was beefing or anything. He was just out there probably looking fly as usual. And somebody just wanted his shoes and his cell phone. You know, I don't know, like, why would you take this phone? Like, they gonna get you anyway. Hopefully they already have them. But this is the story right here. We can give our thoughts at.
17-year-old Amari Clark's parents are devastated. He was a senior at Suitland High School, set to graduate on June 1st. They say after graduation, he planned on becoming an elevator technician, attending trade school. Well, his life was cut way too short after they say a man stabbed him in this area in the courtyard near his home, stealing his iPhone, Jordans, and then taking off running. They describe Omari as a good kid who liked to play video games and basketball. Let's show you some video from the scene. Homicide detectives, police officers sharing notes talking about the stabbing that happened at the Marlowe Towers condominiums out here on the 3800 block of St. Barnabas Road around 12:30 this afternoon. Omari died at a hospital. Tonight, while police search for the killer, Omari's stepdad and grandmother exclusively talked to me about the murder.
Tonight I'm devastated, right? I lost a 17-year-old, and that shouldn't happen to no 17-year-old. At the end of the day, whoever done this, they need to be brought to justice and be prosecuted to the fullest extent, because no one should lose their life over a senseless argument.
He was had a kind heart, sweetest boy you ever seen, you know, and it's just so devastating for me to hear this news today.
And tonight, a witness tells Fox 5 that the killer was wearing a yellow shirt when he took off running. Now, if you have any information about who killed 17-year-old Omari Clark, call Prince George's County Police. His parents are no longer preparing for graduation. They're planning his funeral. I'm Shamari Stone. Back to you. Tonight.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
This right here is the reason why I sent my son to military academy. We were living on, we used to live up Buena Vista, over there by 30th, and my son was going to Somerset. You know, I forgot what it was called at first, but it's a school right there on Wheeler Road, on the corner of Wheeler and Alabama. Well, not the corner, but a little further down. He was going there. And this is around the time when all the killings was happening to the black young men, and they were fighting over there. They were killing each other over there. It was rival schools coming, and they was fighting right outside of school. He saw one of his friends get shot right in front of him, I think a couple of times. And I was like, nah. And then plus he was like fighting in school and stuff, and he stopped being active in school. And I said, no, I will not lose my son to this shit. I sent his ass to Laurel, to the some of you, to the Youth Challenge Academy out there. And he was up there for about 6 months, 7 months. He was upset with me at first and wanted me to bring him home. But I was like, no, I'm not losing my child to this bullshit out here. Excuse me for all that on Monday morning, but this is outrageous. And we don't know what happened. We don't know the full extent of the story, but the fact that a child's life has been taken, anybody's life been taken, is sad. But he get ready to graduate. He hadn't even got a chance to begin any form of adulthood, life outside of high school. He was taken. And even the young man that did it, something was taken from him to feel it was okay to take somebody else's life. Like, what?
Was it even another teenager?
I don't know, but even still, how do you feel okay just taking somebody's life?
How do anybody feel okay? And then you get in an argument. People, when you walk away, don't stand and argue. It take too much of your time, and you see it could even take your life. It's not worth it. Walk away.
And I say this all the time about the 3 seconds. It takes 3 seconds for your brain to rewire itself from when something happens to when you have the thought to change it. We tend to act in those 3 seconds, and our brain hasn't had the time to figure out, oh shoot, let me hold on real quick. If we would pause when something triggers us, or we would pause when somebody says something to us, or we will pause whenever we feel a heightened emotion, a lot of things wouldn't occur, but we don't.
Oh, got her out of there again. I don't have no idea what's going on with them on their end. I know my camera should cut on now. Yeah. God dang, Weezy Wee. Ronnie said that's sad. Prayers to his family. He says a lot of rumors on this. What's some of the rumors, E? I've been 17 before. I had friends that was turned up at 17, and we tend to get into it with grown men. And I know plenty of times we was arguing with dudes way older than us, and they was on things we weren't on at the time. They was on gunplay and all that, and we wasn't. You know, and they got to shooting at us. Lucky none of us got shot, but it was a time that like opened your eyes to like, oh, like some people ain't playing out here. You can argue with some people, you know. Lucky, you know, we was able to get away, but I remember times, shoot, we was in high school, me and my boys, from the valley, Wayne, TC, all of us was out there on Mississippi, and some grown men put up on us with shotguns. I ran, but they caught them, and they caught man, they came up the hill without their shoes, coats. They ain't take their life, but they robbed them, you know. And it was like, god damn, like we kids and these grown men, but we had on, you know, flag gear that they wanted. It was like the new black Arachis. All of us had them or whatnot.
Oh.
It was just like, damn, that was like 20 years ago. And for that to still be happening, it's like, damn, don't nothing change. It's just different times, but it's like what's going on for us to still be on tennis shoes. I remember people getting shot over EB coats and all this, North Faces. It's just like, why is we so attracted to this stuff that we don't own at all? I'd rather you go in the store and try to steal it for you take it off somebody and take his life for it.
What's
You know?
EB codes?
Eddie Bauer.
Eddie
Eddie
Bauer.
Bauer. Okay.
What's your sympathy on this? I don't know if you heard anything about it.
Nah, my thoughts about this is, first of all, I didn't even hear the story, but I don't really need to hear the story to know what's really going on. Like I say, you know, our kids are growing up and they are thinking that it's okay to take from the next person. I don't know if it was an older man, I don't know if it was a younger man. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that has been repeating itself year after year after year after year after year. After year. We've been talking about this every year, damn near every day for our whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it is the stories never change. It never changes. You have people out here that's jealous of each other for whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? And it's always the ones that's moving forward in life that we tend to look at even harder. But he's 17. My condolences go out to his family. But our kids are dying out here at 14. Right now, I'm scared to death for my son to be anywhere near any of these youngs right now, because the mindset is don't know, these youngs don't care. They don't understand life, so they don't care about life. Like it's so much going on with these youngs out here. And I'm an individual like this. Start locking the fucking parents up. Start locking the fucking parents up. That's where I'm at now. Your child is out here 14, 15, 16, 17, a fucking juvenile. Start locking the fucking parents up and maybe some shit will change. And give the parents back their power. All this CPS shit, a child, give the parents back their fucking power. Like I said, you know, if you don't care, then yeah, all right, hey, child can call CPS, hey, just come get him and all that. Look, like I said, we have to start being more responsible adults. We have to start giving more about the kids that's not ours. Not just our kids, but the kids that's not ours. Because there's a lot of lost kids out here, and we got to try and help them find their way. And like I said, this is a very current event that's been going on. I lost several of my friends from the age of 14 to 17. So, like I said, it's not something that's new, but it's something that, I mean, it's a feeling that we've become accustomed to, and that's not good. Death has become accustomed. Like, oh, somebody died. Back in the day, somebody died. Oh, you everybody going through it. But now it's like it's normal. It's like it's normal. Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy out here. I don't know what world we living in right now. I don't know what world we're living in. There's no. We in a state of chaos right now. We're in a state of chaos. Yeah, we just may be in the last days. I really do feel like we're in our last days. This fucking earth gonna explode or some shit gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? The earth going to explode. I don't think it just been happening, like you said, since the beginning of time, since you've been born. It's been happening since I've been young. The world ain't explode yet. You know, I just think that it's set up for these things to happen. You know, that's why they say we live in the projects. We really a science project to them people. They studying us. They understand human behavior. You know, so they know which stores to put in our communities. You ain't got nothing but liquor stores and tobacco stores. They on every fucking corner. I'm like, how many tobacco stores do we need? You know, and then it's sad because none of us own them. And you know, it's like, goddamn, no mom and pop stores nowhere like they used to be. You know, so I'm just like, it's designed for these type of things to
Right.
happen, and for it to continue to happen. Whatever they studies they put out here is actually working. You know, so Riri, you back with it?
Yeah, we back.
Man, they putting y'all through the ringers today.
We back.
Mhm.
They putting y'all through the ringers. No, they is not back. So only time about they back, they got zapped again. Hey, but you mentioned CPS. That's why I was bringing this up anyway. It lead to the next clip, you know, because I think that plays a part. We can't discipline our kids like we used to discipline our kids, at least how I was disciplined. And I ain't saying that it ain't some parents out there that still beating on their kids to make sure they do right. I just know there's a lot of parents out here that's scared to do so. And there's most times because they scared they might be arrested. So it's just like, that sucks. You know, I can't imagine.
What about the parent? Well, what do you do for the parent, right? Let's say what's the normal number of kids? Let's say three. She got a single mother or a single father that works a lot. That they try to raise their children the right way, but you know sometimes the children think they know more than the parent, and they got the mind of their own. What if you can't say lock them parents up because all they're doing is trying to be a good parent and provide for their child. But because of the way the economy and everything is nowadays, you got to have sometimes more than two jobs. You got sometimes three jobs. You know, especially if you got multiple kids. I had two jobs. I only had one. So imagine
Mhm.
somebody with three or four kids, then you got to have a few jobs. You teach them right, you try to get them right and everything, but they still tend to be drawn to the streets. 'Cause my little cousin, he ain't here now. His mother was a police officer. His father drove for Metro. He not here now because he wanted to be in the streets, and we don't know what allure about that life because you can't say lock the parents up because the parents wasn't doing it. He just wanted to you grew up in the suburbs, but you wanted to go to brick cities to prove that you harder to prove. You know, so sometimes it's not the parents.
Yeah, they just gotta understand that a lot of people think just because a parent got a good job or they doing something that they good parents. There's plenty of cops out here who got badass kids, and most time they get away with a lot of shit because their parents are cops. There's plenty of stuff that kids get locked up and they let them go. Oh, because his parents is a cop. You know, they friends with the cop who came, so they get away with a lot of things that most kids don't get away with. So I don't really put that past a lot of parents who y'all assume or we assume doing good from the outside looking in. Because if you got some type of influence on your kids or you're around them and you actually putting the time in, they shouldn't want to do those things. Yeah, they might see a movie or whatnot, but it's something that you lacking or something that you're allowing them to do that's drawing them over there. And it can be just allowing them to be on the game or allowing them to be around certain entities or something. And that's what's drawing them in. But you just sitting back allowing it. So if you allow your kid to watch all these street movies and actually hang out with some of the dudes from that area, eventually he gonna start liking those things and doing it. But if you shut it down from the very beginning, nah, you can't hang with them. You can see him at school, you can't watch that movie. Or just don't even tell them about the movie. Just like you can try things, but a lot of times kids like that, they allowed to do whatever they want and they get drawn to a lifestyle that they don't even have to live, and then they go out there and try to live it. So I know a lot of parents, they look at it like they not, you know, fault at it, but it's a lot of rich parents out here barely spend time with their kids. So they ain't really got a lot to do with their upbringing. You know, so a good job just means you got to be out most times than most parents. You know, I'm pretty sure it's people out here on Section 8 that's better parents than people out here that's not. And it's most time because they're in the house with their kid. They spend more time with their kid. They might not have it like the rest of them, but they got that time to at least avoid them from being around certain things. The only thing suck about them that when they walk outside, right next door, they friends and everything, they actually live in that property. But for kids who don't live there and you find your way there, I'm like, they parents should definitely be looked at a little more, because it's like, what's the excuse of getting all the way across town in the hood at 13 for how they even got funds to get there? How they know to get there? It's because you was allowing them to do that, or you was dropping them off, letting them spend the night thinking it's okay. Now they got older and they want to actually live that lifestyle. It's too late. You know, they try to tell them, nah, that ain't cool. Don't hang with that dude. You let him hang with him for 4 years. That's his best friend. So if his best friend get into a fight, who you think gonna help him? Best friend get into a shootout. If he there with him, who you think gonna help him? There's plenty of times good kids get caught up in bad situations because one of their friends just still into the streets, and you're not gonna sit back and watch your friend get beat up. At least not where we come from. Y'all both gotta get beat. You know, it's cool. Y'all both go home, we got jumped. But for one to come home and the other one be like, I ran, nah, they gonna beat you too. You know, so I don't know. I can't just say the parents shouldn't, but it is some good parents out here that does right by their kids, and some of them still may do wrong. But I still be like, it's a lot to do with that, you know, outside of just giving them money. You gotta really install, you know, good things into them while they're young. Your boy popped in, Riri. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Gone already. Gone out.
Boys and girls, the funniest man in the world. Funny man, David Green.
What up, Dave? You just staring at the screen. You got that bad Wi-Fi too over there?
Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody?
Hey, Dave. How you?
Hey, David.
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Hey, David.
Oh, man. I don't know. I got an idea though.
Y'all can hear him? I can't hear him.
Yeah, he muted his mic. I got a clip. I wanna
I can't
share
hear
with
him.
y'all.
He say something?
Nigga, he's mic mute. Dave, say something for Uncle E, so he can he gonna hear your voice for some reason.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Uncle E?
He done left now. He thinking it's his side. He popped out. He about to pop back in now.
Yes, sir.
You can't hear. You can hear.
I can hear you. I couldn't hear D Green.
But his mic was muted. That's what I was trying to
Hey,
tell
you
you.
can't hear us on?
I can hear you. No,
Okay.
his mic was muted. No, Mark said his mic was
so he
muted.
can hear you. Yeah, that's
David's
all.
mic was muted.
Yeah, he on the phone or
He
something.
said, hey,
Hey, what's going on?
Dave over there getting shit done. Let me get to
Dave over there arguing with somebody on the phone.
Mhm.
He does not have any drugs in his system, does he? I don't know. Does he? Does he? Hold on. Hey. What? You're gonna hurt my baby?
The states are taking children, giving them to somebody else for money that they get from the federal government. That means that all 50 states are involved in government subsidized child trafficking. It's a ring. It is the largest and most pervasive child trafficking ring in the history of the world by sheer money and numbers.
I will share with you on the unlimited power of Child Protective Services. I served in the Georgia State Senate, and after 4 years of viewing the ruthless and unsparing actions of Child Protective Services, also called CPS, which I will use tonight, I wrote a scathing report entitled The Corrupt Business of Child Protective Services. The report cost me my Senate seat. However, there are causes worth losing over, and this is one.
It was put into law in 1997 by Bill and Hillary Clinton, and I said it that way on purpose. And it is a law that literally steals money from the Social Security Fund and gives this money to the states in order to incentivize them to kidnap babies.
This is not to say that there are not those children in wretched situations who need to be removed. There are, and we all agree. But tonight, I'm talking about those children removed from their homes intentionally for profit. Children are seized unnecessarily from their families due to the federal aid created in 1974 entitled the Adoption and Safe Families Act. It offers financial incentives to the states that increase adoption numbers. To receive the adoption incentives or bonuses, local CPS must have more children. They must have more merchandise to sell. Funding is available when a child is placed in a foster home with strangers or placed in a mental health facility and medicated, usually against the parents' wishes.
Every child, once you've added it all up, is worth approximately $1 million to the state. But we've been told that this is a $60 to $80 billion a year industry, meaning the federal government is taking $80 billion a year and giving that money to all of the 50 states to kidnap children.
This system breeds off of the fact that you do not know the law and you do not know your rights, and you choose not to comprehend them as if you can't use it within your own defense.
The baby does not have any drugs in the system.
They ain't playing with y'all today, so. It was just a clip that they showing the business side of CPS. You know, a lot of people, they always, they gonna cost you. And it's just like, it ain't really too much about the kids. You know, other people can feel different about it. Like I tell everything, you want to find the truth, just follow the money. And if you look into how much money they spend yearly on making these things happen, it was just a clip. Let me Reese Mike, she talk. She can't hear us, I don't think. Know what's going on with y'all on this joint today.
I can hear y'all now. We can hear you. Look, we was trying to keep up with the show by watching it on the phone, wait for the laptop. We got my phone going and Weezy phone going, and it keeps doing all of us. I guess it's the same one signal bouncing all around. Just, you know.
Yeah.
But I heard that $1 million a year to the state for
billion. That's per kid. Yeah,
God.
80 billion a year.
That's why CPC. That's why they be like, I'm called CPS. So it's all a money game to snatch your children up. I got you. Just like it's a money game to keep your youth and our people in prison. Got you. It's always money.
Yeah, you know, I've worked with DC's Child and Family Services. And when I go on these conferences, we meet with different states. Oregon was one of the states where they had the indigenous, the natives on the they got the compound. So they said that it was children being taken from the families and not having any way to track the children. They were taking them from the natives, right? Because apparently the natives don't take care of their children properly. Like they be drinking and stuff, and they be drugging and all that, apparently. And so they had to come in there, another set of workers from different whatever, I forgot what it's called. I don't want to label it, but they came in and they're social service workers. They're in-house, and they started going over paperwork. And they started looking for these children, and they were taking these children and giving them to other people. And they had to go track the children down so they can come back to the families, and then they would put the families in programs to help them get themselves together off the alcohol, off whatever, so that they can take care of their children. But this is not new. They were doing it in, I'm not sure if they were doing it in the city, but I know in other states, it has been reported that they would take the children purposefully to give them to other families so they can get paid or whatever. They would send them to other states. This is not new. And I've seen the documentary, and I can't remember when it was. I think it was like a year or so ago. I saw this. This stuff has been going on for years.
The 80s, the 70s, and all they do is relabel it to something else, to a new program. The government, this is a program. Oh, this is a new program. This No Child Left Behind. You're right, because they're snatching them all up. They really gonna make sure ain't no child left behind.
And so with DC, when we go on to these conferences and stuff, they always try to figure out what we do, because we are going from a child welfare system, and we've been doing this for the past 4 years, to a child and family wellness. We do not take the children from the house. We do not take them from their parents unless it is absolutely necessary. And even still, they do not take them and put them in another home unless it's with another family member. They don't put it nowhere else. And they work with the
strangers.
Family. Yeah, they don't put them with strangers. They work with the families to help them get what they need. The only time they take the children out of home is if it is definite abuse or sex, SA or whatever, being done to the child and the children surrounding. Outside of that, no, they work with the families, because a lot of times it's just that the family need assistance with jobs, or they need help with clothes or certain things that they need. And once they get them on their feet, they never have another case. And so we go, and these other states want to work with us or figure out how we did it, because we're doing what we were supposed to be doing in the first place.
Right.
Ensuring that the families are cared for, ensuring that the children are taken care of. But when you work in a system that the ultimate goal is money, you're going to get the things that's been happening. You're going to get things that's in that video. You're going to get, and this stuff has, like Reese said, been going on for years. For years. A lot of the children that came over here when they were immigrating, coming from over here, they took those children. They took them children from their parents. They never saw those kids again, ever. And this has been going on during Obama, probably before Obama.
Well, they said Clinton, Hillary, and Clinton.
But they don't. All this stuff been going on way before.
That was 30 years ago.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's not hidden. They fake hide it, but they're doing it in our face.
They said, calling it a different name. They relabeling. They're putting the same old Campbell soup out there, but now it's sorority soup. Exactly. Now it's chunky soup. Now it's progressive. But it's the same old soup coming from the same old stinking ass plant.
Powder milk.
Old milk, almond milk, all that. It's the same. Well, the almond milk ain't the same, but
it's business. I'm like, you need to start just adopting our own family members and let them go back to parents. You got a deep family, let your cousin take custody of your kids and let the state pay, but then go ahead and get your kid back. They gonna come check on them, send your kids over there. I'm like, they giving out $80 billion a year. It's like, this is ridiculous.
Look, that's how you gain generational wealth then.
Yeah,
you have proxies set up.
Yeah, 4 or 5 kids there to get you paid, and there's people out here with 6, 7 kids, and they be mistreated even more. They got too many people out here who was in foster care, and they telling their stories saying how they was mistreated, but they push it out here like this is good for the kids. But all these kids, once they age out, they let you know how they've been being treated, so it's just like, I don't know what we can do to change those things, but we need to find a way to do something, and I don't never hear people saying they get in office, they gonna stop this and stop that. We don't look at this as kidnapping, we just look at this as a way to help kids that's in bad situations, but all the time, kids not in bad situations. They're in a better situation before they get snatched up, and it's all to generate some money. So it's just like, God damn, we got to be careful, because $80 billion, that's a lot of money, and ain't nobody gonna allow you to mess that up. So before they allow somebody to mess it up, I think they'd go, beyond to keep somebody quiet.
Yeah.
Well, that lady said she lost her Senate seat, and that was years ago when she lost her Senate seat. So imagine how many people got to go along just keep hush just to keep their seat. She said that she didn't mind losing her seat, since some things are worth fighting for. But what about those that know that's corrupt, and they was like, I got to keep my seat, I keep my head down.
But
they probably gonna take.
You allowing stuff to happen to people, innocent people, for money.
For money.
Not real.
That's why they always allow the immigrations in. Allow them in. That's why they always allow them in. And then they allow so many in, they be like, oh, we got to get them out. But that's money too. They get money. They get funding to do these things. That's why ICE out here. But they needed funding to get that. But to create a funding for ICE, you got to create a problem. And that's all they do, create problems so they can make money off the solution. So now they like, oh, it's too many over here. Oh, it's because Biden allowed them to walk across the border, and Trump like, but it's okay. I come clean it up. Like y'all working together. It's like if me and Uncle E got a business, and I'm just like, look, I'm gonna go out here and throw trash everywhere because they're gonna have to pay you to come clean it up. If we got a trash company, I'm gonna make sure I go out there and trash that shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pay some kids to just throw some shit around so they can always feel like they need our service, and that's all they be doing. Good cop, bad cop. One come up here, fuck things up. Somebody come in to fake clean it up, and they gonna keep doing it. Trump gonna fuck some shit up, and they gonna say the next president, he's about to come in, he gonna fix everything that Trump messed up, and then eventually at his last term, he gonna mess something up, and the next guy gonna come. But they all working together. There ain't no left or right side. We say
it's the machine.
Yeah,
It's the machine.
It's work. It's work. All right, Al, we got your question of the day. This is, oh man, this is a little different. I like it though.
I like it though.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs. Right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day fell rough, we could...
Everybody in the lane. One shot, one crew. What you gonna do? Fellas, question of the day. What you gonna say? Fellas, question of the day. Don't look away. Fellas, question of the day. Pick your side today. Fellas, question of the day. Say it like it's real. Say it like it's day. One name, one thought, one spark in the night. No hiding from it when it shines that bright. If you got a reason, bring it to the mic. If you mean that answer, make it hit right.
Okay. So if your partner made an OnlyFans tomorrow, look like she making $50K a month, or he making $50K a month, and it instantly start bringing in that, $50K a month, are you supporting it or are you leaving? OnlyFans, that been popping too. There's a lot of dudes out here dating girls with OnlyFans. I never came across it, but I'm just like, if my partner decide to do that without me, like you should at least let me know before you do it. But you find out she making $50K, I'm like, how long you been doing this?
Right.
I might have a couple of questions, but I don't know if we can be serious after that. It's like you sharing yourself with the world just for money. So there ain't no telling what else you'll do for money. It's like we get married and shit get low. You might find a way to get a nigga to off me, for insurance money. I just don't trust anybody that love money more than anything else. And I think that's what it's. Now, if y'all are hurting, y'all have a discussion and you say, all right, let's see how it worked. And then she decide to do it and she make $50K. That's both of y'all decision. But to do it without you and she already been making it, it's just like, I don't know. I can't support that. And if I did, I just support it because I just know we just business partners now. I'm a cameraman, so I can make sure that the lighting right for you. We can edit this thing up, but that's about it. I couldn't take you serious no more because I always had it in the back of my head when they shut OnlyFans down, which they did in other countries. So ain't no telling what America gonna be next, because in a lot of other states, they trying to tax OnlyFans members a lot more. So you'll lose about 50% of what you make. So if she made $50K a month, it dropped to 25, that might be still good for some girls out here. So I don't know how it work out, but I think eventually that shit gonna shut down. They're gonna find a way to shut it down. And when they do, she gonna have to find other ways to make money. And I don't know what else she gonna be able to do, I'm leaving. What's y'all thoughts if y'all had a guy or a funny man you with us? I never know, because you be over that joint.
Well, to me, OnlyFans, that's just visual, right? That's no different than going to the strip. Strippers are more hands-on than OnlyFans. If I'm sitting behind protecting the camera, it's an illusion. It's like you said, Molly, it's like taking pictures. If she was a model for one of the books or whatever. But I still see what you said about some people don't mind showing and sharing their body, and some people do mind. You know, they say that that's private, that should be this. So I guess it depends on the individual that deals with it. Because like the artiste, I'm gonna say the artiste, because I knew him and his girlfriend or now wife. She was his manager. And she was at everything. Everybody used this artist was this old stripper. Well, he's old now, but his thing used to go all the way down his leg, and he didn't even dance. He just come out there and just stand there and had a thing tied to his legs. But his wife was the manager, and she was there at every show. So it worked good for them because at the end of the day, she knows she was selling an illusion, and she know that his only for hire only goes so far, you know. Just like I like that show that used to come on with Evelyn, you know, All the Queen's Men. Oh. Now you had some of them that was just dancing, but then you had some of them that would go want to do on the other thing. That's what they want to do. But if you know your partner, you know your man. He was like, "This is how I make the money." You got to be okay with it. If you're not that type of person that's going to be okay with what their partner do, then you can't be that type of partner. Like, say if I had a boyfriend, right, and he was jealous of me and my comedy set because I flirt, but you know, but you don't know I wouldn't cross the line. Or I flirt, or may say something nasty, whatever. If he's a jealous type of guy, he ain't gonna want to come to the shows, or he, you know.
The reason not answering the question is she just talking about everything else but the question.
The question is
talking about other people's stuff, but
they have
that's outside looking in, and then you talking about movies, that's written scripts. It's easy to look from the outside and say, oh, everything worked good for them because you outside. They probably be arguing about a lot of shit. You know, it's just like we talking about you individually. If your partner made an OnlyFans tomorrow,
I can't.
Exactly. That's what we want to hear from you, and why you
can't. But some people can.
A month, you know, out of the blue, they just make $50K a month. They let you know that. Is you supporting it or you?
No, because there's other ways to do job. Like my boyfriend, my ex, wanted to go into porno, and I said, okay, but this day you do, that's the day I become your manager, and we're no longer in a relationship.
Okay, so you can't go.
Where did you take?
Yeah, so the thing is, you went and did it without me, first of all, which means you ain't doing no regular cooking. You ain't sitting there painting the walls. You're not sitting there building shit. You showing some stuff and probably doing with somebody else when you get $50,000 in a month. No, we didn't have a discussion, and we're not doing it together. Nope. Mm-mm.
So y'all can do it together after now that you know.
Nope.
Nope.
That should have been a discussion in the first place. If we're together and you care about my opinion, because if I had done it, would you be that open and be okay with it? No. Anything that has to and who I don't want everybody to see my man stuff. I don't want everybody to see what he working with or how he working or no. Hell no.
It ain't for everybody to know. He bringing in $50K a month.
If you want to be community dang lang, do it without me. Okay.
You just be the manager.
I will manage, but nah, I don't. No.
Dave, what about you, Dave?
That sounds like a good time.
They said, "Count me in."
Count me in. Shoot. And making $50,000 a month. What did it say? $50,000 a month?
Yeah, $50K a month.
But what was she doing before she got to you finding out? Who was she doing it with? She wasn't just spreading lips by herself to make no $50K because people send requests and the requests get worse and worse and worse. You ain't just standing there in your swimsuit or your lingerie. Somebody gonna want to see a nipple. Somebody gonna want to see her sitting on a dildo. Somebody might want another person. So what was she doing beforehand? Or he was doing now in your case, he for us. We're doing on and before you even found out you'd have made that $50K. Yeah, money good. But what? You sit there spread.
David don't mind sharing.
No.
They don't mind sharing. Dave said he'd do it. Basically, Dave, y'all was in the relationship. You wake
Right.
up the next day and find out she making $50K a month. The past few months off of OnlyFans. Is you leaving or is you staying and supporting her?
No,
Even
like
though she told you after it was late.
no, like I said, we are making 50.
He said, yeah.
He said, we.
Exactly. In the words of Jeremiah, we.
Yes, they both put this way.
It might go up to 100.
Oh yeah, Dave said add him. Shit, it's going to 100. He's he said, Butterman said all money ain't good money. He said,
right.
My sources said it started over. Oh nah, that's something else. Okay. He said divorce will be in progress. Yeah, he said he will be done with it. I don't know. I seen a lot of dudes saying they can do it, and I'm just like, hey, I respect that, but I think that's something y'all should talk about going in. Y'all already dating and shit, and then she pop out. That might catch you off guard, but if y'all in some hard times, he might do fuck around and let's see how they can do things. But that's still just it's no different than pimping out here, just like I don't know. I got a daughter, so I always think of things like how would I want my daughter to be treated, and I can imagine a dude like telling her like, yeah, this cool, and like what. I don't know. It's just like it's Playboy today, but you can just go online and you can find any design you like. What up, Misha? Me said what they said on OnlyFans supporting feet fetish only.
Yep.
No, I could do a feet fetish.
Yeah, we can deal with that.
I can do that.
No, not nothing that got to show anything above the ankle.
Said she can do the feet fetish.
You can't go above the ankle, man.
What up, me? This the question right here for those who popping in. If your partner made OnlyFans tomorrow and it can instantly start bringing in $50K a month, are you supporting it or leaving it? She let you know, and it might can get more than that. That's the question.
Would you support him or would you leave him?
Butterman leaving. I don't know what LA gonna do. Who else in here? Ron, what up, JB? Tom Morning Mackies. It was good to see you, brother. You probably missed when Reese shouted you out for seeing you this week.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what Misha gonna say.
Misha probably said for $50,000 a month, Misha. $50,000 a month.
Like money. She said support as long as it will not embrace me. I guess embarrass me or my children. I mean, that can always happen 20 years from now, 10 years from now. Just like the Freaknik videos came out and all these church-going old ladies was acting like they just so good.
You was at Freaknik in 1968.
Yeah, they was out there getting it in, all them old videos. But now you got the internet, it's like a lot of these dudes doing these sessions, they probably screen recording it, reposting it on other sites to make money. It's just like, I'm just thinking as a geek, how many times you can flip that video. It's just like, okay, you watching her, but at the same time, you might can clip that and put it on like one of them porn sites. And now you generating money off of her stuff. It's just like, I don't know, man.
I remember that, what you just said, Molly, that back in the days when we was going in the go-go's, this was like in the late 80s and 90s, the girls was go around and show their fronts. They'd be go-go's be going and they'd be like, and show their fronts, dancing, and the dudes be there. And, and I know somebody got some footage of that. I know. So then let's fast forward. That was what, 30 years ago? Fast forward 30 plus years ago. So fast forward to them now. To them 18, 19-year-old or 21-year-old, 30 years now, they 50, and now they grandmothers and whatnot. And somebody pull out a video. Look at Weezy showing her too.
Excuse me, 30 years ago, I was 12.
I'm saying,
I
Pooh.
Hey, I remember them
You know, like
Girl
what
Gone
Marley was
Wild.
saying.
It was them Girl Gone Wild videos. I
Like
remember
Marley
the
was saying.
Right, yeah. I was,
You know, the
I was
younger
still
you.
climbing trees and running around playing football.
Yeah, I
and
still remember the commercials. Girls Gone Wild, and they
whoever-
get on there showing they titties.
Whoever see it is
Yeah,
going to be
it's
embarrassed. I
wild,
mean,
though.
you can have children, a husband now, and then you forgot that you did something like that, and they be like, "Mom,
They
is
see
this
you on the porch
you?
like that. Boom, boom, boom.
Is that you, Mom? You said you didn't twerk. You won't even let me
That
cuss.
was twerking. That was popping the coochie. It's different.
You won't even let me cuss, Mom. I can't even wear booty shorts. So look at you. Got the booty do all out, you know.
Look at the back of my.
But moms already know what's going to attract that, and that's why I never get when it's like a father growing up in the streets and end up in and out of jail because of his choices, and his son trying to keep him away, and he say, "Well, you sold drugs." Exactly. I went to jail, and I didn't even want you to do the same thing. So when women tell these young girls don't do this and don't do that, they be like, "Well, you did it." Yes, and she know what attracts that, and she trying to keep you from avoiding the same bullshit she probably had to go through. But some people got to learn on their own.
Go ahead, Molly. Sorry.
No, y'all good. We can see y'all. Say recently had them tatas out in the go-go. Yeah.
No, I
you
can
know,
show my fronts. I was too.
You showed her back. She ain't say she ain't show nothing. She just said I ain't show my front.
And show my front. I was up there twerking it though. Work the walls, work the walls. Boo. But you know, but I wasn't getting naked enough.
What up, Kenny? Shout out to the Reverend, man. Sorry to hear you got jump out there in Naylor Road, man. You gotta be careful out here. These little badass kids.
I want to know what the hell happened because that's right across the street from me.
No damn car.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, Kenny, I know you're a Reverend, man, but you might got carry something with you, man. Shit,
Kenny,
Reverend
come
got
on and tell the story. We want to know what happened.
You need a Jesus piece. You need a real Jesus piece.
Look, you need to carry something, not just the sword of the spirit. Look,
Man, yeah, I hope Kenny went out there trying to convert them kids.
Kenny, what happened? Do you want to tell the story?
Who, Kenny?
Yeah, because it's right down the street.
Yeah, that's right down from you. Weezy always getting that Naylor Road. She better be careful.
And it's
Look,
and it's right
I
down
don't
the
be
street
having
from
no
where
problem.
that young man lost his life too. It's just the area. So if there's some extra threats out than what's already going on, I want to know about it.
Yeah, I just think kids being bad, man. They got they pick sometimes, man.
But was it kids that jumped Kenny?
I don't know. I think if it was men, he wouldn't have been able to post shit. He'd have been in the hospital. You know, he just had a little cut on his face. I'm like, yeah, it might be some kids. You know, I'm just happy he was all right and he was able to post it. So obviously he wanted people to know, you better be careful over there on that Naylor Road side. He's talking about Naylor Road's off the
What they
chop.
was doing, I know back the kids, they would hit you and try to make you chase them so they could get you in the cut and rob you.
And he said they had a shootout on Saturday. How you know that? They robbed you? I recently be knowing a lot of shit going on over there in the streets, man. I don't know who she be talking to, man, but she be knowing.
A couple of my sons, they did that too. They even got Tyree. They hit him or they stole one of his hats and then they want you to chase him. And then there'd be a bunch of them around the corner, robbing kids like that, robbing other people like that. So yeah.
Crazy. Ain't had no problems around Curtis Hill.
That was Naylor Road.
It can happen, you know, anywhere, I believe. These kids, man, they turned up. I know I don't argue with them on nothing, man. They need help, I help them, you know, but I don't really get too much involved with them. I had a buddy, last year, Josh, out there talking to one of them kids, and one of the kids shot and killed him. He was just trying to think time to go to school, you know, like, you know, you shouldn't be out here. You should be at school, and it's just like you can't even talk to these kids. Cause man, some of them still developing their mind. They got little attitudes and shit. They off them motherfucking Lunchables or something. I don't know what it is. It's them Tati chips or something. I think it got a lot to do with the food.
And it's slushy.
Now,
I'm
what
gonna
you
tell
drinking
y'all.
on, Scott?
Wait a minute. It's that Molly Morsimos that he made Saturday. I got a emergency news, breaking news. This is delicious. We let it frost up. Oh, and it's the right tartness like I like it. Oh, this is delicious. I'm just shaking. It's y'all see me taking it to the head on the camera. Y'all ain't got the Molly Seymour.
Nah, I still got some more.
Or you be having folks fight over this. That's my Seymour's. No, that's my Seymour's.
Yeah, Weezy got for a bottle. It's all right, Weezy. That was on me though. I just gave away your bottle.
I didn't even think about
Weezy
it.
ain't even know. She like, yeah, that's yours.
I'm like, that's probably yours. In my mind.
Damn, this is good. Delicious.
Yeah, I gotta do better on my watermelon one. You know, I don't know.
You might have to put some of the melon in it. You think?
Yeah, I tried it with taking cinnamon out. It tastes better. You can taste the watermelon more. So I don't know what it is when I add the cinnamon to it. It just knocks the watermelon out of there. Like,
put watermelon and pineapple or watermelon and kiwi.
Well, I'm gonna start cutting real watermelon into the watermelon drink. That's how.
Okay.
Because
the lemon, when you put the lemon in here, and you see my little lemon floating around, the little pop
around.
It's good.
I still have 70 bottles. Be More ain't show me too much love, man. It's all right. We love y'all, Be More. They was out that joint. Like, I do a promo for a motherfucking bottle.
But look, North Carolina said that they want some. So when we go to North Carolina, we're going to put that joint in the freezer on that. Hell, I'm going to buy it from Molly. Then I'm going to sell it. I'm going to buy whole price, half price, then I'm going to sell it whole price. Ain't that how they do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a profit
that's
off
what I'm
the
working
profit.
on. Getting in these stores. Once I get in the stores, I'm gonna have my labels today. So you know it's gonna look real official.
We'll take this to the farmers
Morning
market.
Max Show QR code on there so they can scan and follow the page. Everybody that follow get the deal. So you can't even get the deal unless you follow the Morning Max Show. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, you can get all the deals you need, man. We got a special guest.
We could fix that red.
You got it here.
Now it's time to ride. One more minute, then open your eyes. Strings come up and the horns say go. You already know the Morning Max Show. Turn it up, let it roll.
What up,
The
Red?
Morning Max Show. Take the day by the throat.
Ain't got the Reds in the building, man. I've been starting stuff for Naylor Road and trying to play victim. I heard you was up there starting stuff, telling them to repent. They said, hold up, man, let's get past all this. Like, now what happened, Rev? How you feeling, brother? Good to have you on.
It's good. It's just we just gotta get some guidance to these kids, to these youth. It's too much going on, man. It's too much.
So what happened, man? I seen you at Naylor Road. I seen the blood dripping from the side of your face. Like what made them just jump on you?
So they've been peak hour. You know, peak hour is like when you get a lot of people that's riding the train. So they're not just doing it on this end. They actually started all the way down in Pentagon City, from what the transit police was telling everybody. They said last week over by Oak Crest Towers, over there in Forestville, they got a senior citizen. He was minding his business.
Wow.
And what they doing is they just like they call run and dash. So they're like hit you, you know, and then you know, like if you got anything on you, you know, personals or anything like that, they do it to think that you're gonna be distracted, and then whatever you have, they trying to snatch it. But I ain't had nothing. So when they did it to me, they felt real dumb. They was like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Oh, so they just hit you and ran.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they real kids. They bad. It's just the beginning stage. They gonna evolve to doing other things, you know. But yeah, and what you think the police doing to put a stop to that, or is anything being done at all?
Well, supposedly, you know, transit said they know who they are. but they said they trying to not just lock one of them up. They trying to get the crowd because they said it's a group. It's a group, and they said they've been pranking. They've been doing it as a prank, but they've been targeting like seniors or those that they just think that they can just get. So like when you get on the on the train, you get like all these people.
That was cool.
Certain times where you get like a lot of people. And typically, I sit on a train where I can see like the window, and it just so happened that I'm standing up. When the train is crowded, you got all these people, and as soon as you get off, that's exactly what happened.
Wow. God damn, I'm happy you good, Ray. If they ain't getting nothing up for you, that's perfect, man. That's Reese neighborhood. She probably know them damn kids.
Same ones that probably knocking on my door and be running.
Yeah, some
They
bad
bad
kids. Yeah, some bad kids, and it's like they ain't got nothing else to do. It's like, goddamn, where the programs at? Where the clubs at? Used to go in the rec center, play the games or ping pong, pool, all types of stuff. It's like they ain't got nothing to do. They gonna find something to do, and it's the shit they finding to do. They play too much GTA or something. I don't know, and they not stupid because they thought this through, and it been working probably for that long. I don't like that we got to catch all of them. Like, that's impossible.
That's some
Like,
bull.
catch all mice in your house at one time. Like, nah, you gonna catch it. Put a trap down. You might catch one, but eventually, yeah, you'll get the rest of them out. And it's just like they can't catch one and press them and make them snitch on the other one, or at least try. I don't
They
like
ain't trying. They
trying.
did the same thing I told you happened to my son years ago, and still, and his friend and John. Did you meet John? And they be coming from the train. They know the game. They know and if they see you carrying a briefcase or a backpack or something like that, they hit you so you can run. And then if you don't run off the first hit, then somebody come from behind and hit you again, or snatch your hat or snatch something so you can chase them. And then they all waiting for you around the corner in the cut.
See the dash and run group.
That's what they call it. Dash and run.
Dash and run.
They even got a name for the kids. God damn, Slim. Y'all be careful over there getting on them trains and stuff. It's just crazy because I see them locking up so many people for just hopping the gate. It's just like y'all can catch those people. Y'all can grab them up real quick. But the minute one of these,
but can't catch the
minute somebody pay for their fare and getting off and get attacked, we can't get to them, because they scared. That's how I look at it. They scary. You need some more Mike Epps securities out here and shit, top flight securities or something. They just kids, but nowadays these kids got guns. I think they scared. Because they grab somebody who don't feel like a threat, who just hopped the gate. But people out there swinging and stuff, nah, they calling the police. They watch you get beat, then call the police and be like, look, my job's not to interfere. I just supposed to report it. Yeah, you shouldn't have interfered when I hopped the fucking gate, nigga. You should have just reported it. But you grabbed me, so you got fixed. I don't like that, man. We need better security out here.
And the kid, the stage of the game, it's no code. I don't know, maybe I'm telling my age a little bit, but I was always told that, you don't target senior citizens, you don't target children. Now it's like code. What is that? They don't care.
That's why
they just come for you.
And summertime ain't even got here yet. Wait till they summertime get here, and everybody out of school, all the kids. It's good. What?
People gotta realize that it's children though. So a lot of them codes, that was men, that was a lot of men having those codes. We don't deal with children, we don't mess with the elderly and women. But when you got kids doing it, it ain't no code. They on like the video game. It's free for all. We get whoever walking down the street. It's no honor. They got nothing to lose. They don't mind going to jail for 20 years and be like, I'm gonna still be 30. They really be thinking like that. So I just think I don't think it's a lot of older men doing this. But they respect kids. They might got kids they own. They might got grandparents they taking care of. It's the younger kids who probably been mistreated at home, ain't getting enough attention, or just bad as fuck. You just got some kids that just out here bad. But at the end of the day, that plays a lot of role with us as the adults. Even though they're not our kids, they might be one of our friends or somebody friend of a friend. we got to do better knowing where our kids at and what they doing. Because for them to be out here, I'm pretty sure a lot of their parents don't even know their kid is part of this game. They don't even know. They probably in the house like, did y'all see this shit? I don't want y'all near that station not knowing their kid is one of the kids they talking about. You see it all the time.
And they doing it for stuff to get money to go. That's why they closed the 7-Eleven down here. They had closed that because the kids was going in there stealing the food and stuff. So now they stealing the stuff so they can go in the store and buy the food or whatever. Now they stealing, but that's all they do so they can get. Some kids doing it for fun to get snacks, to get food. I'm hungry. I ain't got no money. Let's do a caper. They're gonna run out and do a caper real quick just so they can get some snack money.
Yeah, we can do that though. Elementary, middle school, we go in the store about 20 deep and just snatch and run. He's like, he can't catch all of us, but we went out here harming other kids for they snatch, like corporations. That we ain't care about them little Ethiopians and shit. That's what we started. The one that you gotta have a line. They start making sure only a certain amount of kids can come in. Before that, yeah, we first went to hot. Like we should just can walk in the store about 20 deep, and they be behind the glass. We just get to acting like we paying for shit and snatching, just go. We already got somebody outside holding the door. So soon we run, he just hold the door the whole time, and we be gone.
Yeah,
funny, man.
Then Molly talking about his day. Let me tell you how old that snatch and grab game is. My auntie that be on the show right here. And you know she's I ain't gonna tell her age, but y'all know she older than us, right? Her and my uncle, the one that you saw the other day, used to go down. We lived in Palm Part of a store called In a Minute. And you know how they used to have the sodas to prop up the doors and the cases of sodas? They would go in there and snatch the case of the day or 2 liters and be right the door. They be like, you know what I mean? So snatch and grab has been like forever then, huh?
Hell yeah, when I go out of town or when we go down there to see Trey and we see all of them snacks on outside of the store, I'm like, that can never happen in Southeast. They be having like 30 cases of water just sitting outside of the store. I'm like, all them cases would be gone. They be having all types of shirts, and I be like, damn, that's amazing. You walk in the store, they got nothing but t-shirts right there that you can just grab, take to the counter and pay. I'm like, man, crackheads and everything, right? Our neighborhood love this store, you know, but it's sad because now we can't have Walmarts and shit in our area. You know, so we had to go all these other places to get to a Walmart and stuff because they know if you put it in this area, most times you're going to lose most of your product. You're going to lose money. When I was young, I ain't understand business, so I ain't care. I was like, man, we need some snacks. We ain't got no money. You know, everybody ain't got money. Probably a couple of people got a couple of dollars. It ain't enough. And we just go in there and snatch. And back in the day, they had the little law that you couldn't chase you to the DC side like the police. That's why the Maryland line was always our place. We'd run to the Maryland side and the store right there, and we'd run in there, snatch, and run right across the street. And he's like, and we start walking when we get across the street. Cause we like, and if this dude from the store chases, we gonna beat the shit out of him. So he ain't gonna chase us, but so far he just gonna and then let us go. But yeah, I was like, yeah, we grew out of that eventually, but it just like these kids be hurting each other now to get snatched. Like if anything, use another kid, we be like, hey, this how we getting our snatched. Come on. If you already got snatched, we'd be like, oh, cool, you got yours already. But I don't know. We was bad as hell too, though. Our parents ain't know what we was doing. My mother found out she'd have beat the shit out of me. Like that was one thing I never want her to know we was doing, and she never did. Unless somebody told her.
Hey, Aquarius.
What up, AQ in the building? Got AQ in here. Oh, we eat back. What is on? You eating some eggs?
Nah.
Eggs and coffee.
I'm fasting, so I'm drinking coffee.
He's fast.
Yeah, I'm fasting, so I drink coffee.
Okay.
So
what kind of coffee you got to eat?
What kind of coffee? You say what kind of coffee it is?
Yeah.
Oh, coffee's coffee to me. I don't know.
Yeah, he eating that bad shit, that powder shit, and all that.
Call it what you want, but this shit been working over 20 years. So
would you eat instant coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what Molly said.
No. I do This I do instant.
Hot
I
and
do
cream.
machine. It depends on if I'm being lazy or not.
Molly talking about some packed coffee. We call that instant coffee, Molly.
I don't know. I don't drink coffee.
The number one for instant coffee used to be Sanka. That's some strong coffee.
Shit.
The little packs and the orange
No, what-
packs. And you,
Maxwell House is the strong. No, that's the weakest. Maxwell House
we
is
used
the
to have
weakest.
Maxwell House, Folgers.
Folgers is the best coffee. That's the best coffee.
Folgers is good. Maxwell is when you're on a budget.
Yeah. No, what's Sanka then? Sanka is death.
No. Yeah, that it's a poor man's coffee. Maxwell is a poor man's coffee. Yeah.
But why y'all just get coffee?
That's why I
then?
said a budget. When you on a budget and you ain't got it like that, because Folgers is high.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna have some Folgers.
Maxwell House too.
Maxwell House is garbage. Don't nobody drink no damn Maxwell House.
They came in a blue can, and I used
I
to
drink
sit
it.
there and watch my
Trust me, I
grandparents.
drink it.
Had that
Oh, shit. I guess you, like you said, on the budget.
You on a budget? When you on a budget,
you can see the.
That's that hotel coffee, okay?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Nah, they sell it at Food Line. They sell it
they
at
sell
Food Line.
no, they sell it
Yeah,
everywhere,
they sell
but
it there, but they give it away free when you go
Yeah,
into
that-
like get your oil change and shit. All that shit free right there. You
Yeah.
like damn a hotel, like what a name brand shit. Y'all don't be trying. I don't drink coffee, but I be peeping that shit though. I be like, oh, they try to
If you
get
come with
yeah,
us to North Carolina, you can get free coffee and cookies.
and cookies.
And it be
I don't eat no damn cookies. I don't eat
Why you add
cookies.
cookies? Why you add cookies in there?
Because they give you away free hot cookie. What is he telling? Was that cookie good or was that cookie good for the hotel?
Yeah.
I said,
That's really funny though. That's so gangster though. How the hotels do that? They be like, yeah, you get free breakfast. Like, bitch, I paid for this shit. Don't be talking about I get shit free. Talking about free Wi-Fi. I paid for this shit. I paid for the room. Like, if I ain't paid for this room, I wouldn't be having access to this other so-called free shit. You know, like, nah, it's all come with.
No, you can pay for the room, but the breakfast is.
See, that's how they get you. She just missed the whole pitch.
No,
That's
what
like
I was
that's like me
saying.
saying you paying for the lemonade. I mean, my drink, but the lemon was free in there. You know, like yeah, you really paid for the drink, but I threw the lemon in there free.
Like they don't give you free
You know what I'm
breakfast.
saying? It's just like it's smart. I like it because some places don't give you breakfast and all that stuff, and you still pay just as much. So it's a good way to draw people in. You know, like not only you gonna get a room, we gonna give you some breakfast, some coffee, and cookies. Like shit, I can bring my own coffee and cookies. Y'all gotta amp this up a little more. Man,
Well, today,
I'm gonna tell y'all
if you
something.
go
Right?
on to North Carolina with us today to the show, make your reservations at the DoubleTree Hotel on High Water, and it says the Love and Happiness Show. You get a discount rate on the room, and they add in the breakfast. Normally, the breakfast, the breakfast isn't complimentary. It's breakfast $20, but we got it with a nice little price that you get your room for a good rate, and you get breakfast. Boo boo boo. We worked it out, didn't we?
Boo, boo, boo.
We worked it out. We worked it out. Yes, I did all that for you. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. So come on, join the group.
So with the rooms like $50 a piece.
No,
Yeah.
this is the DoubleTree Hotel. It's a hill. It's a nice ass hotel. We went to sort of gym. We saw the pool. They got a bar down there and a restaurant. Nice. Really
Did you-
nice. You love it.
Did you use any of the things that you paid for?
Oh, yes, I did.
So you got the pool? You got the pool?
So you got in the
Did we get
pool?
food?
The pool was outside, so they were working on the pool.
Okay, did you go to the gym?
Go down there.
Did y'all go to the gym?
Yes, we walked right down there and passed and looked in, and I'm like, ooh, look. We went to the gym. Now, did we go
That's what
work
he's
out?
talking about.
We didn't work out, but we went
But I would
to
like to
the gym.
say, when I go to a hotel, I do use the gym, and I do go to the pool, and I do use everything that's in there. But we were barely in the hotel.
Right,
Yeah,
we was
I
in
was
taking
11.
business. But this time we
But
going
this
down
time
there
I was
early.
So what you're saying is, if I get a room in this hotel, you're going to get in that pool.
Of course, I'm
Yeah.
Say less. Say less. I'm
out
coming,
all
y'all. I'm coming. Yeah, I'll be there.
Out all the time. Okay.
Okay, well, matter of fact, I'm gonna ride down with y'all. How about that? Mm-hmm.
I don't care. You
I'm
don't like
coming to North Carolina.
juicy, damn it, and I like to be in the water.
Hey, and I like to be in the water as well. I like to be in the water as well. You know.
Yeah.
It's you know.
My was packed. Mine was packed when we went
I had to
first.
drown before I learned how to swim. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But we was doing a lot. And then kept getting in at 2 a.m. And we was like, oh,
Yeah, we had time to know.
but we still had
in the morning. We ain't even sleep.
Whoa. Y'all didn't get into 2 a.m.
Yeah, we was having them
we was running around
business.
doing stuff. Yeah.
I had to get everything set up.
Y'all down there selling booty. I'm hip to y'all.
No, sir.
That's where that money came from.
2 in the
Right.
morning. Everything
On
is closed
the
down there by 9. So what y'all still in the streets by 2? Yeah.
Right? You know, Reese got family down there.
We had the plan set up, arranged. We had to meet the club people, and the clubs don't happen until at night. So we had to go to the club to meet the club owner and everything. And there was a lot we was doing. Okay.
Without a man, they could have beat the shit out of y'all down there, man.
Yeah, I know.
We had a man with us. My uncle was with us.
Oh, don't be playing with Auntie like that. What Auntie at, man?
Auntie vicious like
Auntie,
that. Remember, she almost got beat that girl. They arrested her and took pictures of her hands.
Auntie's gonna beat the police. Auntie's gonna beat up the police because he pulled her over for speed. And she was mad. Like,
wow.
Yeah. I said, Auntie gangster for real.
She gangster.
It's 2 a.m. Who pull anybody over that late when you speed? Ain't nobody out here but me. So I said, oh yeah, Auntie in her own world. She like, shit, if ain't nobody out here, I should be able to do 200.
I mean, you should be able to go as fast as if there's nobody out there, dog. I'd be mad as shit too. Like, who the fuck is out here? Why would you pull me over?
He was out there, bro.
I would have been mad as shit too. I would have been cursing, man. Look, they would fuck around and lock me up.
Cussing his ass out, man. Like, who the hell am I gonna hit out here? But nobody.
I'm gonna hit myself. Yeah, invisible car. The fuck.
Hey, you gotta do the speed limit, man. You gotta obey the law.
I make them feel stupid. I say the only 2 damn fools out here is me and you. Then make that shit make sense. Only 2 damn fools out here.
AQ said, I hope you're okay, JC. Talking about Kenny. Say, I saw you live. Kenny went live after that ass whooping, man.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
Man, like 20 youngers beat his ass in Naylor Road.
What? No, ain't happened. Don't do that. Don't do that.
They still banned up over there. They had a scratch out there, man.
Y'all on joke time like shit, man.
Nah, he really got beat.
Man, that's a pimple, man. He got a band-aid on a pimple, man, like Nelly. He doing his Nelly shit right now.
Y'all need to stop.
Nah, you know, he healed fast. He Wolverine cousin.
Why the hell you keep on doing that bullshit, man?
I'm telling you, Red, you can't see his head. He look just like Wolverine. That nigga's Wolverine. That man. Nah, but AQ said
is that a cross? Is that a cross band-aid?
Yeah, yeah, he do got upside down cross.
Yeah, that's what I say. He look like an upside down. He off his Nelly shit. Go ahead,
Kenny,
man.
what type shit you on, Kenny? What you doing this upside down cross on your face, Red?
Nah, it's stitched.
Oh, you got stitched.
So what happened?
I hope they didn't beat the faith out of you. I mean,
y'all serious about him getting jumped?
Yeah, it was some youngers.
Make jokes like that. The man got the shit beat out of him, and y'all gonna make a joke
gotta
about
make
it?
light out of it, man. He went live. He wanted us to know. You know, I know he okay. Now we can make jokes about.
Send me the joint. Send me the joint. Yeah.
This shit on World Star. It's on.
Oh yeah, I'm about to see that.
Yeah.
Oh man, fuck that, man. So what they do that shit for?
He said snitches got stitches. Kenny out there snitching. He said that.
Who said snitches got stitches?
It's some youngers out there. They call it what, snatching bag or something. They got they be dash and run. They be hitting people at the stations and trying to, want to hit you and want to snatch your phone or something off you and shit. So they try to get Kenny, but they ain't snatching nothing off. And they ran though, so they ain't even like jump. They just hit and run.
Hey,
That was
Kenny.
just one hit and got you stitches.
Yeah, I was gonna
I mean, they had
a rain going on something.
yeah, they had a thing when you're getting off the train. They came and said, but they call it dash and run because that's what they do. They hit you, and if you have anything, you may have a purse, a phone, or anything like that. By them hitting you,
They take you off guard. They
they
stun
take you off guard, and then they get whatever that the person has. So
I
it's
hope
called
they got
dash
all
and
them
run.
Bibles because they need to read it.
And they're gonna
You
hit the
got
wrong
Bibles,
guy.
Kenny?
Yeah, they're gonna hit the wrong one though.
I'm a gut me a motherfucker.
Hey Kenny, I apologize for the jokes or whatever like that. No, but I got one more. When they hit you, did you turn your other cheek?
All I did was stood up.
I looked up. I was like, because I couldn't, because I didn't think it was anything other than just being hit. But once I realized that you could actually see the bone inside my face, I had to. I was like, nah, I gotta get that stitch.
Oh, Kenny.
What did it happen at?
Naylor Road.
Naylor Road, top of the platform.
Well, then guess what? Guess what? You know you can file a lawsuit against Metro, right?
Let's do it.
You can file a lawsuit against
Let's
Metro.
money, Kenny.
Yeah.
Well, let's
You
see
want to
how
know
to
why?
make that happen because I need some money.
Oh no, they give you. You can file a lawsuit. You can call the lawyer and say, look, this is what happened. I got hit in Metro and I hurt myself because Metro pays security to be in that motherfucker. So while you're on Metro property, you know what I'm saying, anything that happens to you on Metro property, you can sue Metro. Just like if you're on the
I hope
bus.
you got a good lawyer because what I was told, Metro been cut.
They what?
Metro been cut. Their budget been cut.
Don't
Yeah,
believe
ain't
that.
nothing to do. And cut
not
still
believe
got
that.
billions of dollars.
I'm about to say, do
Getting
not
cut.
believe that.
Yeah, nah. Even AI said you can sue Metro, man.
Yeah, you can sue Metro.
Definitely if you are beaten up at the station.
You look, guess what? Metro will pay you $50,000 out of
court.
court. You won't even see court. They
Or
give you a
the
settlement of $50,000.
Kenny,
Just
you
like
better
that.
look into it and get you a car.
They said you must prove there was such as lack of security or broken cameras. So you can probably get them to pull the camera and all that. And
Yeah,
file
they're going to pull the camera, but the same thing is, why is it that somebody was hurt and no one was arrested?
You got 90 days to 6 months to file this suit.
Metro been off. Naylor been off the hook. They had a shootout too. I posted that too. I told y'all June ain't got here. It's getting crazy out this
somebody
month.
knows you. Somebody knows you. You're known. You wasn't you was targeted. You was targeted. I can promise you was targeted.
The uncle had this nigga scared to walk the jumbos, man. That nigga want to
No. I'm saying no. What I'm saying is this.
At the wrong time, man.
Listen. You can't be going to these different little bus stations and recording shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now people are looking at you like you're a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like with the shooting. When you make a report about something, step away from that shit and make your report. You know what I'm saying? But when you do it, you got people, somebody saw you.
Of course, they saw the Dash and Run group. Of course, the Dash and Run group. Of course, and they been dashing and running all the way down from Pentagon City to they doing it in Virginia, they doing it in DC, they doing it here in Maryland.
Okay, so once again, if it was a dash and run done, right? Did you went to the hospital after? Did you get security at the metro station?
Yeah.
So they gave you help in the metro? Yeah, okay, yeah. You got a vicious lawsuit. Vicious lawsuit.
You hear that, Kenny? We got a lawsuit, Kenny.
We got a lawsuit, Kenny. Look at
Jeremiah.
If they were 50,000, you gonna say I was what?
Hey, would y'all like to know something about a lawsuit or how you win the lawsuit? No matter what lawsuit you put in.
How you
win? We gonna hire Uncle E to be
the paperwork. Guess what? This is why.
Ain't suffering.
This is why your this is why these celebrities, this is why they pay out the money. So this is why the money gets paid out so fast. Because the paperwork takes 30 days to get to you, right? The lawsuit takes 30 days to get to you. In turn, they have 15 days to resend that paperwork back out. But it has to be backed up with paperwork. Majority of the time, no one has enough time to get the paperwork to prove the lawsuit wrong. So by the time you send it back, you've already won the lawsuit. The people just pay you out. That's why these lawsuits. That's why they send out cease and desist letters. Cease and desist says basically, if you don't stop what you're doing, I'm gonna put this lawsuit in, and you're gonna get money. That's why it's so fucking easy to sue people, because the person you're suing cannot win because the law does not allow them to win. Your response is not sent back in time. That's what it is. That's why I said that's why it's so easy to file a lawsuit. It's easy to prove a lawsuit. You can take somebody on this podcast. You can sue somebody on this podcast, and guess what? The process of it moves so fast it makes no sense. You can file a lawsuit on somebody in the courts. Within 15 days, you're gonna have a court hearing. You know what I'm saying? You say which come, you say what your complaint is and all that. They never have a chance to respond to it because by the time it gets to them, everything is done. You can't even prove your shit. You can't prove whether the individual is right or wrong. It's like I said, it's a time thing, and it's so sweet because a lot of people file lawsuits, and you be like, "How the fuck did you win that lawsuit?" It's because the person that you suing never had a chance to respond, and that's how the law is. That's just how the law is. And like I said, that's why the $50,000 will be a quick payout because guess what?
Say 50,000.
Yeah, like if you go if you go down let's just say you go down what's that, the MCI arena, what they call that shit?
The Verizon Center.
Verizon Center. I ain't never been in there, so
yeah.
All right.
You go to MCI though.
Yeah. All right, now if you go in there, say you walk in there and you clip up on the carpet or something, 50 to 100, just that quick. You'll fuck around and have your money in an account before you even leave out that door. That's something that they can't let get out. That's something that these big organizations, they don't let a lot of shit get out. They don't need nobody saying, well, hey, last person came in here, he fell on the carpet. No, they don't need that shit. They keep everything consolidated. So look, man, you hurt yourself, are you bad? You go to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. Man, here, talk to our representative, man. They're gonna give you a little idea. Hey, look, check this out. We'll have to go to court. We're gonna settle We're gonna settle this tonight. Give us an account number. We're gonna put this money in your account. Nothing else has to be said. All you have to do is sign a waiver saying you're not gonna talk about it. That's it. You can earn $50,000 for clipping up on a carpet. Now, and like I said, this is not something I've always known. I learned this going with a girl to the movies, and I clipped up and fucked myself up. She was like, "Why the fuck you ain't stay down?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm not. That shit was embarrassing. I'm not staying on the fucking ground." Okay, whatever. Just 25,000. You just lost. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, it's a payment. A girl told me this. A girl told me this. And like I said, I didn't believe it until I started to file a lawsuit on the BOP. When I was filing a lawsuit on the BOP, and they came back and said, "Hey, we was wrong. Check this out. Drop the lawsuit, and we'll do this with your time." All right, you got it.
And also the most money you get back is from pain and suffering, because okay, so like you said, if you get hurt or something like that, on my leg, this, they can do X-rays and everything. They can prove all that. No, they can't prove your mental. So if you sit there and say, because of the accident, I'm scared of carpets, or because of the accident, this is this, or something like that, and everything, that's where you get paid the most money. That's what my lawyer said.
I knows no more, baby. I'm done.
I had 3 lawsuits, so
I want to know something. Is Melrose looked upon as DC or Maryland?
It's both.
It's both.
The right side is Maryland, and the right side is Maryland, and then the left side is DC.
Okay, so check this out.
So
you go down.
Also, Maryland has a cap.
Yeah, I'm about to help you real quick with the smallest thing. Go to victims of violent crimes, and they'll give you some compensation. You can go DC and Maryland since it happened in Nella Road, and they will both give you help as to anything you may need. Because you can go down and say, my mental state is messed up. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm scared. They'll throw you in a hotel. That's what victim of violent crime is. They help you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you telling on nobody. They don't want you telling. They only thing they're there for is to help you with their resources, and they have a lot of resources. If any money was stolen from you, they're gonna give you a check. If something was damaged, they're gonna give you some money to get it fixed. Like right now, I had to report the girl for breaking my goddamn window. You know what I'm saying? They called me up, they said, come down, man. Look, just tell us how much you paid for your window, and we'll give you some money to to compensate that. I'm like, oh shit, okay. They like I said, they don't care what the situation was. They just want your mental state. They want to help with your mental state because you didn't deserve what you went through. So you got victims of violent. That's why when people get locked up, you got to pay 10, 15,000 to victims of violent crime. That's for the individuals who are victims. That's the compensation. You can go downtown on 4th Street, and like I said, they're gonna give you a counselor. They're gonna ask you everything you need, and you just tell them what's going on. You can say, hey, I'm homeless. You can say whatever. But whatever you need help with, I can promise you they're gonna give it to you. I can promise you that.
Maryland also has a $1 million cap. You can't sue no more than $1 million.
And that cap is because everybody was putting so much money on what you just now said. I need 5 million because my mental's all messed up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they put that cap on it. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying, Riri?
I was saying, when did they change the cap again? I know when it went down in 2013 when they changed it, and because when I got hurt in 2014, they had just passed it and put a cap of 650 on it.
Y'all can hear her?
Yeah, we can hear her. I know you can't because every time she says something, you cut her off.
Oh, I apologize.
Pop in and out.
Tell her I apologize.
Nah, she good. She realized it.
When I did my last lawsuit or whatever like that, that was 3 years ago.
Okay.
Different people said I should one of my friends, whoever that works at the Baltimore hospital or whatever like that. And different ones, they said your case should be about 4 million or whatever like that. And I told my lawyer, and he said, no, that's impossible. The Maryland cap is no more than $1 million.
Okay, now the reason we're not going to say all right. The cap on $1 million is only because people, like I said, it's too many people that make the claim of suffering and all that. Oh, I need 3 million for my suffering. You never had 3 million. Make it make sense. There's nothing that's going on that would want us to give you 3 million because you saying, oh, I'm just so messed up. Now, depending on the situation, it can go over $1 million. Depending on the situation, the harm done and all that.
What if you gotta care? What if you gotta care for something?
No. Let me tell you something. It's not for the pain and suffering. It was the malpractice, the insurance, the doctor's insurance. So the insurance people got together and say, look, because the medical malpractice was going out the end because a lot of doctors was doing, so that's why they put the cap on it in Maryland. Now, if he got hurt in DC or Pennsylvania, it ain't no cap. Other places ain't no cap.
Nope.
But the other places, because that's what happened.
I ain't hear what she said. Can somebody tell me what she said?
The medical malpractice, the
She was
insurance,
saying that Maryland got a cap,
because of the insurance
but
people.
everywhere else, like DC and Pennsylvania and other places, it ain't no cap. You can sue them for more than $1 million. But Maryland, they were going through so many lawsuits with these doctors, they found a way to pass law that they put a cap on it for just $1 million.
Right, because it was their medical malpractice insurance was so high.
Honestly, you shouldn't be able to spend $1 million in a lifetime
for the medical malpractice and stuff. So they lobbied, they got the Congress people, they passed that law.
I can't see me.
Yeah, I can just leave and come back in instead of just not here.
Yeah, I know that for a fact. 'Cause like I said, I just went through that 2.5, 3 years.
And I went through that in 2014 and 15. So I went through it was a long thing. And then when the attorney said that all your medical bills was more than 650,000, he was like, "You ain't gonna have nothing. You gonna just sue the, you know." And I was like, so the doctor get away with doing what he did. I felt so violated. I felt so hurt. I was like, wow. Thanks a lot, Maryland. That's for
Shoot,
criminals.
I would have took the 650,000 and put $10 down on a payment or something. I would have started a payment plan.
No, they don't do like that. When you win your lawsuit, they take your money first and pay your medicals, and then they give you what's left.
Yeah.
This stuff called this lien court or lien thing now, that you win a lawsuit, your money don't go to you, it goes to this lien stuff. And if you got any liens according or for that around that, they take all that money, then they send it to you. Sorry.
Oh,
so you
shoot,
can't
they
make no
didn't-
payment plans and stuff like that.
They didn't do it when I sued that tractor trailer company for hitting me into a stop sign.
Well, when was this?
No, I had no other choice but to stop.
Yeah.
No. What year was the? All I know, I can tell you as of today's date.
That
what
was
they did.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'm sure I use your eyes sometimes. I got it up here. They got a Maryland cap for like pain and suffering, personal injuries, or wrongful death. It's just below $1 million, with the limit setting at roughly $965,000 to $980,000, depending on the specific date of injury. This cap increased annually by 15,000 every, of course, the best day ever, October 1st. So every October 1st, it increased 15,000. So eventually we'll get to $1 million and over $1 million, but it's going to take some time. 15,000 added.
But if your medical supersedes that,
Okay, I think y'all, it's basically what I said. The cap is only for an individual saying I need $1 million for my pain and suffering. So that's only where the cap comes in at. Everything else is basically the same. You can't ask for over $1 million for pain and suffering. They only giving you 937,000 or whatever as far as that. But that's only if you win. That's only if you win. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that cap means. The cap only is speaking about everybody filing lawsuits and keep on saying my pain and suffering.
well, that's good because in 2014 the cap was 650.
Well, they got a way you can get over $1 million. They still only give under $1 million for wrongful death, but if a wrongful death case involves 2 or more people, then the cap increased to 125% of the standard cap,
Good
which
God
can
Almighty.
exceed 1.3 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's dealing with multiple people, then yeah, you definitely can get more money. So they got little ways around it, but Maryland's still a piece of shit. Because other places you can get 20 to 50 M's. You know, they trying to make sure they keep a certain cap because they the ones who fucking up the most.
Is Maryland Commonwealth?
No.
So they don't make their own laws?
No.
Nah,
That's all this stuff is voted in. That's why the roll-offs and stuff is so important. All that stuff is voted in. And if you don't know about it, you know, then they just pass it on in.
A lot of our business when it comes to Maryland is the Maryland General Assembly. That's Annapolis. And that's a part we don't really pay attention to because that's where all your legislators, that's where all the laws that are made, all of that, from your taxes, from these crazy tail 10-cent fees for these
bags
that blow, and if you blow on it, it tear and rip up. So Annapolis, I always encourage every Marylander need to be familiar with going down to Annapolis because the Maryland General Assembly, they have sessions, 2 sessions throughout the year, and that's when they It's the 2 sessions is when they have the budget, they decide what they're gonna spend the money on, and then the second session is typically when they sign off on these new laws that are being implemented.
See? Politics, man. All this shit, man-made laws, and they always say, "Well, that's the law." You know, it's like it's okay he killed them because of this, and as long as he shot him in the like, goddamn, it's just they make laws. It's okay to kill shit. It's okay to just fuck up nature. Oh, they made a law you can kill a certain amount of animals, but around this season and this, like, who gave y'all the right to keep changing shit to make shit fit the way that y'all want to see fit? It's just messed up. But Merlin gotta do better. I ain't know Merlin was that bad when it came to things like that. I thought
Maryland
everywhere.
got a crazy law that I'm pushing for. It's called the DV mental health, and basically what it's saying that they're gonna force barbers and cosmetologists to be able to take this extensive training for them to identify individuals that are impacted mentally or impacted through DV. Y'all know what DV is. I ain't trying to get, snatched out, but pretty much I'm in a disagreement with that because if anybody should get the training, it shouldn't be the cosmetologists or the beauticians. It should be the people that's supposed to be working in that field that get the training. So it's like if you put
What
in
is
a
what
law.
is DV? Domestic.
You know what it is, yeah. He's
Dom-
trying not to get, that's exactly what it is.
You could say domestic violence.
Yeah, for some reason they've been flagging videos lately when you say it, so we might get flagged. That's why he was trying not to say it.
Yeah.
That's 2 times.
And then the barbers. So what about the bartenders, the people at the bars? Did the bartenders get that?
They ain't making that the requirement for them. But I'm in a disagreement because my thing is like I told them, you're putting 99.9% of all of the law enforcement in situations that involve that. They don't even have the training. You law enforcement is a high demand job, but yet you want to pick on the entrepreneurs, the barbers, the cosmetologists. What do they have to? You know what I'm saying? So I'm against it. And so it's been a lot of barbers, there's been a lot of people on the Maryland side that's been going down to the General Assembly like, no, we're not rocking with this, and it's crazy,
They want the people to snitch. So, but snitches get stitches.
Yeah, she telling snitches get stitches. Can she throwing a shot?
Look,
I said they want the people to snitch.
No,
Kenny
what they
got
claim
this.
is they claim that it's supposed to be where they can have access to getting certain resources to give to people that's impacted, which I think it's just hogwash in my view.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna make the store clerks, the barber, the nail tech, all of them are the same. They're impacting the people because they deal straight with the community and the customers. Why you gonna just say beauticians and barbers gotta have this type of training to get their license? There's just more hoops for the people to jump in so they can be entrepreneurs, because basically you get your beautician license, your barber license, you can go on business for yourself. So they want to add another tax or another fee on there so you can pay to go on business for yourself. That's all.
On top of it's bad for the barber and the beautician because think about it. You already got to pay a certain number of dollars to keep your training to the hygiene. I think it's called the health and hygiene certification, and that's for anybody that's in that field. If you're an esthetician or a beautician or cosmetologist or whatnot, so you already got to pay to keep that up to date and do that training. And then on top of now you add this additional, and it's bad enough, you just they like Mark said, you just make these laws just out of the thin blue air
Make
because you just
money.
it sounds right, and it's just nothing but just a bunch of bullcrap. It's just straight up bullcrap.
Yep, money grab.
Money grab.
They should call Maryland money. I live where you live. I live in money because that's what they take in your money.
Money land. Money land. They got
Money land.
got the casinos and all that. They should be doing better, man. All that money that MGM generating now, it's like,
No,
come
but
on, man.
MGM lied. They ain't paid what they were supposed to pay.
Yeah.
And they talking about that in the assembly that because they ain't nobody closing them down. Ain't nobody making them take extra license to watch that kind of stuff. And they dealing with the public. They're dealing with all kinds of public.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that gambling brings a certain energy to certain places. That's why you got some cities like, nah, we don't want it here, because a lot of people just thinking, well, you go to MGM, it's more safe, but they allow people bet on apps and all types of things. And if a dude lose all his money to pay his rent and he got a gun on him, he might go rob something. He might act out, so it just like it bring a lot of stress and stuff to a community that don't deserve, because you're only gonna get a few winners. It might be 1 million people here, but you ain't gonna have 1 million winners. So it's gonna be some people that's loving the app because they can make some little money on these betting apps. But it's a lot of people losing a lot, and they really got addiction. Gambling is addiction, so it ain't no different than a liquor store or anything else. Like, you got a place that you can go get this drug every day. Like a weed dispensary, you got a place. But now for gambling, it's like now this is a place people can go, and you don't know what they financials going through. They don't give a fuck. You walk in that joint, you can have your last $100. You just trying to come up, But I just think like it's gonna come a lot of bad from this. And so far, y'all said they lied about what they're gonna do with the money. So
They
I don't know
didn't
what
give
they
us the
supposed to
money
do.
for the books and to fix the roads. Go down Branch Avenue. What? Fix what? Oh, they supposed to be fixing the roads and everything and all of that. And the money supposed to go to this and that. They supposed to be giving up billions of dollars to Maryland because they said, oh, this MGM would generate all this jobs, all this money, blah, 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 blah. Then MGM said because when they had to shut down during COVID, they didn't generate it. They didn't have the money. They didn't. So, but how are you still got your doors open there? Because if you can't pay your taxes or what you supposed to be paying, they come snatch your stuff. How come, they ain't snatched them up? So somebody lying somewhere.
They get bring Marley Sphere down here. They get bring his sphere down here. That's what
Oh,
they
yeah,
said.
they get ready to do
They
that.
get bring Marley Sphere down here. They gonna bring it down here. Said it's gonna make 10 times as much money
That's
than
crazy.
the MGM can build. What they're not paying attention is the Sphere ain't even doing good in Vegas. So why would you even bring something like that down here? But
That's crazy. It's a ploy. It's smoke and mirrors. And then, like Molly said, people go in there and the MGM get robbed. That's why you got to be careful. And if in security, sometimes got to walk you out, because people looking at people are going in with no money in their pocket. They're watching because they stealing from the. You got to watch your purse. You got to watch, So it's.
Yeah, they got cameras everywhere, but it's like anything. Everybody say Vegas, it ain't as lit as it used to be, but that's because they're allowing gambling everywhere else. At one point, you had to go to Vegas, which was called what? The City of Sin. You can go down there and do whatever the fuck you want. That's why gambling was a part of that. Now they're leasing that sin everywhere else. You can look at whatever you want, but it's just like, if this was the only place people had to go to mostly do these things, it's still some couple of places like Merlin Live. But now when they so many places everywhere you can go, ain't nobody going to Vegas. I can't afford to go to Vegas now because I just lost all my money on this fucking game, betting on this and that. That's how they gonna feel. There's no point of even catching a trip to Vegas when I can make them same bets right down here at the MGM. So it's no point, So it's just like Vegas
or online.
Yeah, you can go online.
There's casinos online.
Yeah.
Tyson's Corner.
Parlay.
Tyson's Corner getting a MGM casino. So they said it would. I think Maryland now, they said close got about like 15 different casinos as a whole.
Well, when they said Maryland 15 different casinos, do they count the bingo halls where they got the slot machines at?
They should. They bet.
You got slots all over the place. You got Wason's Corner, Delta Bingo, and Laurel where you can play slots. You got Rod and Reel down there, Abner's down there where you can play. They did a building with slots machines and they can do, you know. And I was like, wow. So they got little MGMs all on the. They're gonna be like convenience stores, like you see those convenience stores, those cigarette stores. I don't even know how they call them convenience stores, but
yeah, it's convenient. They got bread in there, probably for $8 for a loaf. And shit convenient about it. You just can't make it somewhere else. You gotta pay for it. Most people got a lot of food stamps. They accept it, but I don't know. Maryland gotta do better. Unless we just gotta do better. Give us a black casino. Let us create the Boom Boom Room.
They care more about the people in DC than they do Maryland.
Yeah, give us the Boom Boom Room or something. Yeah, like I want to see a casino black owned. You know, yeah. I mean, it seems like it. We got to get with it because we're gonna get left behind. You know, and it happened before. Back in the day when they was arguing about Vegas and people was out there trying to start up casinos, you had to be Indian and all this. They was just coming up. People finding ways to become a $5 Indian. So it's like they finding ways to get these casinos up and running. And I'm pretty sure it ain't really a race card at the top. They probably white, blacks, all of them putting their money together to make these things happen. And I just like it for the economy be where it's at. We already got the lottery. So people go and they play the lottery, they buy scratch tickets, they be betting on the little mobile games and stuff inside the liquor store. It's like everywhere you go is gambling. You know, it's like everywhere you go is promoting some type of smoking or drinking or sex. It's just like, God damn, we can't get a break. Everywhere we go, we take our kids to the corner store. They got fucking sex pills all on the glass everywhere. They think it's candy. I heard a kid the other day like, "Ooh, I want that," and they're like, "Boy, that ain't no candy." I was like, "Man, I never dawned on me that y'all got all this stuff right here, tobacco." So they just highlighting it, and the kids coming in, it's right by the candy most time behind the glass. So it's like the kid don't know. It look colorful, ain't no telling. You buy that and you got it in the house, and he said he might open it and eat it. So it's just like, man, we got to do better. We need to find a way to have an adult session. You know, just how we used to go in Blockbusters, like. You can see all the movies you want, but you go behind that curtain, you know what's up behind that.
You know what's behind that curtain. Everybody behind that curtain.
Yeah,
Mama, why you stay right here? I'm going behind the curtain. Mama, why are you going behind the curtain? Get back out there.
Grown up movie back here. Y'all know what time it is. Real appreciate you tapping in with us, telling us the story, man. Be safe out there. But before you get out of here, as we do always, give us some good energy before you go, brother.
Man, just stay focused, man. Whatever you on the pathway for doing, be consistent. Nothing comes overnight. Hard work pays off.
Funny man.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Keep your head on a swivel. I think that was just for Kenny right there, Kenny. He said, keep your head on a swivel, Red. You got to these days, man. You never know. I'm happy you're right, though, brother.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it happened to you. I'm sorry it happened to anybody.
Exactly.
All right, you know.
Yeah. Craig Money, you with it, brother? Nah, he ain't with it. Where Weezy go?
Louisa!
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm with you, big dog.
Okay, get us some good energy before we go, man.
Damn. The best energy I can give you is, man, whatever happened yesterday. Look forward to the day and keep growing from yesterday.
All these other energy.
Yeah. Have a great day. That's all. I mean, you know, it's a Monday and it's what's coming, and it's a little wet outside, so everybody gonna have a slow day.
Mm-hmm.
Louisa right here. They can't see you.
Yeah, some good energy. We know that voice.
I was laughing at David. Crazy. Anyway, Monday is a new day every day. Go paint the sky, whatever color you want it to be. Make sure you reach for it and go past it if possible. If not, at least you try. Well, I'm sorry, not even try. At least you leap. Jump every day. Reach higher every day. Change yourself every day for the better.
Thanks, Weezy.
Look, y'all, don't let nobody's yesterday be your tomorrow.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Appreciate everybody who tapped in. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. You watching on YouTube. Today was it was a great show. And for y'all kids out there, man, be careful, man. And for y'all adults out there, man, protect these kids. We don't supposed to be hurting them, stabbing them anyway. We don't need supposed to be arguing with them. We've been their age before. We know we've been young with little attitudes, thinking we know everything, but it should be no kid out there losing their life, definitely when they getting prepared for graduation and had a bright future ahead. And we got to break this cycle. This been going on since I've been young. Kids shouldn't be killing each other for tennis shoes. You know, that's why I like that they put uniforms into schools. They need to start adding some certain shoes they might got to wear as well. But this wasn't even at school. This was just him at his home. So it's just sad, man, the things that we go through. And, man, if you out here with a kid, make sure you're doing right by them because they will come snatching too. We showed that that's a business. It's an $80 billion business a year that CPS is out here snatching kids. It ain't for every kid, but there's a lot of kids out here, parents doing well, and they doing good by them, and they still losing them to the system. So we got to really, man, keep our eyes out for everything.
And CPS don't stand for Child Payment System, okay?
I don't know what it stands for these days.
Both sides
They-
for child protection.
Not cashing in your children.
This is the No Place Like Home show. You know what I mean?
CPS is child passing system. That's what it is. Child passing system. That's what they told you CPS is. They'll take a child and pass it from one family to another.
See, my good
They don't take your kids,
conversations, man. My good energy is left for a whole nother conversation. We getting out of here, huh? David was sharing his fly. You know, he promoting his fly. We up out of here. We can get back tomorrow on that topic if y'all want to talk more about it. That'll be good for me. I like it. But Dave, go ahead. You got the floor, bro.
Yeah, this is the No Place Like Home show. You know, man, I got a few people that's from Cumberland that's gonna perform. I got Alex Barnes. I got stage name Ayo, but government name Warren Johnson. He jumped on me about that. From Baltimore, got Ricky Border, and closing out is going to be my boy Chris Lyrical McKenzie. Of course, we got one of the baddest DJ in the land, DJ Blaze, and my sister, the Crab Queen. She'll be in the kitchen doing her thing. It says May 29th, 8 o'clock. $20 tickets, BYOB, and 249 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland.
At the event center, the Funny Man Green Center. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and support our brother, man. This May 29th, tickets only $20, and you get to bring your own bottle.
Yep.
Can't beat that right there.
Hey Molly, you was talking about past shows. Future shows. We need to do shows about like do an episode or webinar of I call it the truth or whatever like that. You know what I mean? How we all are depicted of blacks being poor and trash and everything like that and all. Like I just found out that the people that was on the Titanic was Moors.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't talk
Like
about it.
rich, like millionaires.
Yeah, they was rich as a motherfucker. They owned
Yeah.
a lot of shit.
And so it wasn't an accident, it was actually a target.
Yeah, and that one actually the ship. You know, I know another one that they put little shit over top of it to make it look like it for insurance. So it was a win-win-win. We can talk a lot about that Thursday. Or Tuesday if y'all want to talk about tomorrow. Send in some clips that you might want to share to go with it, Dave. And next, we got the Let's Get Ready to Funny back at the Tumont Barber Shop, the May Lay 2 comedy show. I see my boy BC back on here. Our girl Reese Ree. I don't know who the DC guy is, or that Kimberly Tucker, but I'm pretty sure if they would feel, they're gonna be some funny people. And it's free. It's for the community. They could come out there and you can get your voter registry on. So our girl might be there as well. So that's gonna be good. And it says 6307 Georgia Avenue Northwest in Washington, DC. We in the city, y'all. We gotta get from that Maryland side so they get things right over there. And it's on May the 30th on a Saturday. So everybody should be off. You can bring your kids and everything, man. It'll be a good time up there. Showtime start at 12 o'clock. Activities and everything. Comedy show start at 1:30 though. So they're gonna have type of games. They're gonna probably have gifts, raffles, and everything. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna be having cuts for the kids. So every time I go in there, it looks like a lot of them kids be getting picked up nice. I need to get my hair cut next time, but I'm a loyal guy, man. I've been sticking my boy Rico for years, man. So yeah, they always ask me though if I want to cut. They always do offer, you know. So Rick, I'm telling you, if I wait another week, man, I'm gonna be at there. Matter of fact, if I don't get my hair cut by the time this event started, I'm gonna go ahead and let them cut me up. It's been years, man.
No, you're not. You're gonna look good for the 23rd. Stop playing.
Yeah, I'm already have a cut.
Oh.
23rd, right there. Reed, tell us about it.
It's the Morning Mac show presents. It's the McFarlane production. Morning Mac show presents McFarlane production. The best comedy show so far, 2026, is going to be Love and Happiness. That's right, the Love and Happiness comedy show going down on May 23rd in Raleigh, North Carolina. And for those of y'all who are not from Raleigh, you can reserve your hotel room at the DoubleTree Hotel right there on Highwood Boulevard, Midtown Raleigh, for a discounted rate. You go in there and tell the people, I'm Love and Happiness show. They're going to hook you up and take care of you with your room. And then you even have breakfast the next morning. I'm trying to tell y'all, but you got to make your reservations by the 11th. But call and see if it's a little after. They may, give you the same discount and squeeze you in. It's going to be door prizes, 50-50 raffle, a comedy show. Tickets are $40 to get in. It's a cash bar for food and for drinks. They will have all types of food to come, have a good time. We're going to be celebrating Gemini's birthdays for the Geminis. We're going to be celebrating a couple of anniversaries. We're going to be on point. And guess what else? We're going to have Molly Moss, Seymour, Bam, 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 and right, Shades of Blue, and all our merchants and a whole lot of other stuff. So y'all come out, y'all have a good time. It's going to be hosted by the Gwen Factor, headlining myself, special guests and featuring Mimi Manning, Gerald Brown, and Jawan Camp. Oh, look, everybody's a star in my eyes. So yeah, it's going to be great. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed nothing. Did I miss anything, y'all? Oh, Terminal 8 Bar and Lounge. It's gotta be outside and inside seating and eating and everything. It's gonna be nice, y'all. Terminal 8 Bar and Lounge, Raleigh, North Carolina. It's down there, not too far off of Lake Willow Road by the farmers market. For those of y'all who already live in there, be like, where's that at? Boom. If you live in Goldsboro, that's like a 40-minute drive, 45-minute drive. So look, y'all get there, come on. So y'all.
And my boy DJ Satire. Our girl B Factor, Jawan Cat, Mimi Manning, and our boy JB, Gerald Brown. Hey, we're gonna have a good time, man. I can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait. All good vibes that day. Everything's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, catch y'all tomorrow. Turn up Tuesday. My girl Des ain't making any day, but she still got an upcoming show, y'all. It's gonna be on the 21st of this month, starting at 11 p.m. They got a late night joint, and it's in New Orleans, you know. So anybody in that area, 907 South Peter Street, New Orleans, make it out. Show our girl Destiny some support. Catch y'all tomorrow. We up out of here. Peace and love. Y'all be safe out there.
Peace and love.